February has officially come and gone, and it is time to start planning for the month of March. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I am going to be planning for March in my digital planner, and I am going to be setting up the entire month in my digital planner. This digital planner is available for free, link in the description box, and it's one that I made and have been loving. So definitely check it out and get your hands on it if you want. It also comes with a course, well, you can also download a corresponding budget workbook. So what I'm doing right now is sharing with you guys January, but specifically I am adding to my habit tracker and rounding out my habit tracker for the month of February because I needed to track some habits from the previous day. So when I'm filming this video, not this voiceover, but the video itself, it is actually March the 1st. So I was just kind of getting caught up with my digital planner from the month of February. So starting out with the month of March, I am going to be bringing in my element that I saved. These dates I actually saved as an element. So each month, what I need to do is save the dates as an element. Therefore, anytime in the future, if the month starts on a Wednesday, I can just bring in the element from March, if that makes sense. So that's just a little pro tip. I saved one back in January, and so I just brought that one over, but I did have to, of course, rearrange the dates to line up and to correspond with the month of March. So I did cover up that 6th row. I think I have 6 rows in this planner, and that is because some months have it would be a bus going by right now. Some months have 5 weeks, and so I do not like splitting up my days, my little monthly calendar boxes at all. So I just went ahead and I put in 6 rows. But if you're using this planner and you do not want 6 rows, super easy to just take a screenshot of a white area and then adjust that screenshot or that clip or picture, I guess is what, or image is what it would actually be, and then just use it to cover up that 5th row, or that 6th row rather. And technically you can do the top or the bottom. I think it makes sense to do the bottom. So these stickers, I think I will have to try to find, and I will have these linked below. Many of these stickers, all of the decorative stickers actually were available to me for free. So I am a part of a bunch of different newsletters, and I get free stickers from a bunch of different companies, and you can as well if you sign up. So I am going to try to see where these stickers came from, and I will link them. And the reason why I say try is because literally I get so many newsletters each month for free, this or that. So I will try to do that and link the companies below. Plus it will give the companies, I can properly give them credit. So I'm happy about that, happy to do that. So this is the content creator sticker book from Dash Planner, and I am going to be using the pinks and the greens, kind of like the teals ish, to decorate for the month of March. Because those free stickers I like the most, I decided to go with those stickers and then correspond everything else to those stickers. Now, there are some purple and yellow and pink elements, but as far as I'm concerned, March just screams all of those pastel colors. That's why I incorporated like that teal type of color, or turquoise. I think it's turquoise. I really struggle with knowing the difference between the two, but I know one has more of like a green, and one has more of like a blue, I think. I'm feeling like turquoise has the green. I don't know, I should figure that out. But anyway, moving along. For the 1st, I have an IEP meeting at 12:30, and then we are going to be attending a playoff basketball game, which you guys, I'm pretty sure that is going to be my last basketball game of the season, of the year, because the kids did win the game, but they're going on to the playoffs in another city, and I will not be in attendance. But that's kind of what's happening on March 1st. And then I had a laser hair appointment. I got laser hair removal years ago, I think maybe right before COVID struck, but at times you may have to get a touch-up, and so I went to just get a touch-up, and I just pay like a copay for that. So that's what that was about. On Thursdays, Bel Air is back and is releasing, and I'm super excited about it. I love any kind of reboot or spin-off of any nostalgic 90s 2000s type of TV show or movie or something is my absolute favorite. And then you'll see on this planner, unlike you've seen before, is a lot of workouts or classes rather, because we are currently testing out a gym with the plans of eventually joining that same gym. And so they have a lot of classes, and I have committed us to a lot of classes. So we're using a free pass right now that will last us until about mid-March, and then we'll have to make the decision to join the class or not, or join the gym or not. And so if we do, I have gone ahead and just mapped out all of those workouts and, just kind of planned them out for the entire month, assuming that we'll join the gym. On Friday, I have a lunch date with a coworker, and then my husband and I have a date, as we do pretty much every Friday. And then on Saturday, I have some classes scheduled for us, or classes to choose from. And then I also am going to have a date with some friends on Saturday as well. And then now I'm at the bottom of this page writing in some tasks. So as I was filling out some of the events, I was thinking about some of the corresponding tasks. So I went ahead and I wrote those down at the bottom. Moving along, I'm just going to share what I'm doing along with some of the plans, just in case you're wondering why I would plan the way that I would plan regarding some of the plans. So on that Monday, I think it's the 6th, I have a meeting with my coworkers. We're going to meet with our new supervisor for the first time. I haven't met with a supervisor since the beginning of the school year, aka September. So as you can imagine, I have lots to share, lots of questions, comments, and concerns that I haven't really directed to anyone, because for a while I didn't even really know who to direct them to, who would get back to me in a timely manner. That's kind of the issue that I have, but neither here nor there. But I'm excited about that meeting, and so that's why I have that planned the way that I have it. And then I also have that backpack, because for whatever reason, it always reminds me of work, since I actually carry a backpack and since I work for the public school system. I have a date with a friend on the 10th, I believe, and then I have another date with a friend, I think the week after that. I have a dentist appointment. My dog has an appointment, her annual checkup, and then we have a CPA appointment. So basically, that's kind of what my month will consist of. Right now, I decided that I wanted to mark daylight savings, and once you see the sun that I tried to make to correspond with the text, you might laugh. It was horrible. I think I kept in everything. I don't think I clipped any of it out, because I just wanted you to see that my sun eventually ends up looking like the virus emoji. If it were green, it would definitely, not the virus. What is it called? It's the emoji. It's like bacteria. If it were green, it would look just like that emoji. It's terrible. I don't know. I'm not a doodler. I'm not artistic. It's not for me, but I tried to pull out my inner sun, maybe my inner child, to make the sun that I used to make when I was a kid, but it does not look good. But when I do add a smiley face to it, I will say that it does look a little bit better. Anyway, in the comments below, tell me what you guys are using to plan with. Are you watching this as a physical planner or a paper planner like I used to be and technically still am? I guess technically I'm a hybrid planner. That's what I consider myself. Or are you watching this as a digital planner? I'm always interested to see how many digital planners are following my channel or watching videos or whatnot, because I love watching digital planning content. I pretty much watch everything that pops up on my feed, or whoever I'm subscribed to that does digital planning. However, there's not that many digital planning videos, so I'm always tempted to create more, but I don't know. I kind of don't want my channel to be overrun by digital planning content, because I've really only committed myself to 2 videos per week. That's about as good as it's going to get as a full-time employee and a person who clearly has a social life, because I'm marking a date right now for St. Patrick's. 2 dates. I'm having a date with a friend and then a date with my husband on St. Patrick's Day as well. So I clearly have other things to do besides filming videos all day, every day. However, I just really love digital planning content. So I think about adding a bonus video on Sundays each week where I'm planning for my week, but I guess that might get boring or repetitive. I don't know. Just let me know if you're into digital planning content. A lot of what I did when I was filling out this planner consisted of copying and pasting. I knew once I wrote in about a week's worth of plans, everything else I would then copy and paste. Like I copied and pasted the body pump, and I copied and pasted, the flag for the IEP meetings and the basketball. So that's kind of what that consisted of. Right now what I'm doing is I am rearranging my pages using the thumbnails section. I'm deleting pages that I never used from February, and then I'm just moving some of my pages to the month of March, like my vision board. I like for it to be at the beginning of my month. So I am bringing that over to the month of March and some other things. I call this a simple planner because it really is a simple planner. There's not a whole bunch to it. It's not super complicated or complex, and that is why I absolutely love it. Right now what I'm doing is I'm writing in some goals and some tasks. Now I will say I'm taking a lot of these goals and tasks from my Notion, and I had already kind of wrote out what goals and tasks I had for the month of March. So I'm just kind of bringing in some of those that I want to get done for the month of March. So essentially I have a master to-do list in my Notion, and what I like to do is I just add to it as things pop up. I have a master to-do list for personal, for home, for work, for business, for family, that kind of thing. And so what I like to do is just pull over the tasks and the goals for each specific month that I realistically can do. As a yearly goal, I want to read 4 books, although I think I've already read 2 this year. I'm on track to read way more than 4 books. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just wanted to start somewhere because last year I think I may have read 1 book, but that's essentially what I'm doing right now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.